Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to War on the Sea. In the last episode, we did a few things. Primarily, having a nice old scrap in the Solomon Sea against the Japanese main fleet, I'm going to say. Mainly because there is the Yamato-class ship in there, which is mental. It is actually mental how much shit is there. Second of all, we have been slowly but surely resupplying the island of Malaysia. Eventually, we should be able to get enough supplies to upgrade and get our first airbase. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Task Group 2 has made a second drop of reinforcements on the Rennell Islands, and it is currently on the way to resupply said islands. Supply Group 1 has almost arrived at the New Hebrides to resupply on fuel, supplies, and whatnot. I have just started sending the second supply group to head over to Cooktown to take on the supplies, because as you can see, there's quite a fair few. Then I'm going to be sending them over to this location, Port Moresby, to upgrade it a little so we can get a bit more air support, because we have the supplies, almost, but we don't have the fuel or engineering. So I'm going to be sending that stuff over, and just, it's a slow trickle, something just to keep this area in check. We do have enemy submarines in the area, so we will have to be careful about that. There's not many other aircraft in the vicinity. Oh, it's because because they all got shot down. Yeah, we took some substantial losses in this particular vicinity, thanks to enemy aircraft as well as the carrier fleet, well, as this particular fleet. However, we do, I will say, have good news to report in the sense that we did, in fact, shoot down a rather large... we were able to knock out one of their aircraft carriers, which is quite a win. Anyway, enough talking about the previous episode. Let's talk about what's going on new. And one thing I'd like to mention is that we are playing a new game version. The developers decided to update, like good people do, and we've now got some new features into the campaign. Primarily, the high explosive shells no longer require penetration to do damage. For some reason, on the list, on the patch notes, it basically says the HE shells no longer take into account ballistic impacts angle when calculating penetration. Only use explosive force from millimeters penetrated. So, from what I gather, basically it means that you no longer need to you no need to worry about penetrating shells from high explosive actually needing that to explode and do damage, which is cool. I'm happy to hear that. Another feature, which we won't really be able to benefit from until the next campaign, is there's now a list of things you can choose when you're starting a new campaign. Would have fucking loved to have that earlier, but oh well. So now we have the ability to, for those who start a new campaign, we have a little bit more customization to how the enemy will react, as well as what other personal preferences there are towards this particular campaign. And finally, I will say that we have also updated the mods, which is great. Good job, Tokyo Express lads. One of them includes a bit of a new update and a new feature, which I will tell you in the interest of keeping this fair and transparent, which reduces the air attacks. Some of you may find this could potentially be seen as cheating. Some of you may find that the campaign may no longer be as active or intense anymore because of the sheer number of air assaults that are happening. But in my opinion, I have had it up to here with constant air attacks. Now, don't get me wrong, I like an air attack as much as the next person, but the fact that there's so goddamn many just means that we end up spending most episodes, the last few episodes, we've just been spending looking at Task Group 1, playing dodgems with the bombers. So, if the air assaults do come, they will be less frequent. At least I'm hoping they have. I have just done a hodgepodge update. So, Emperor willing, 40k Emperor willing, we should be able to enjoy a relatively less frequent air assaults from the Japanese Air Force. Hopefully. Anyway, speaking of which, let's get going. So, our forces are slowly withdrawing from the field. Drum is taking his fucking time getting over there, though to be fair, it's not surprising. Air forces around Port Moresby, not really doing anything. RPBY Catalinas are out of it. We've suffered some pretty intense aircraft losses lately, so naturally we're not really going to be seeing too much in the realms of enemy. Oh, there we go. More air support. That makes sense. I mean, less air attacks do not mean removal of air attacks. Also, what are you doing? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, there's a drop-down menu now. That's actually pretty useful. I'm not going to lie. That is genuinely quite useful. There you go. More useful things of the update. Right. Bloody hell, he's close, isn't he? Right, Port Moresby. You've got bombs, but that's it. Tell you what, we'll unleash hell and see if we can get these fighters to attack that submarine. Right. Shit. Right. Drop to about 500 feet on the first group. Second group also drop to about 500 feet. Radar and sonar on. I don't know how it's possible for the entire group to have a radar and sonar, but you know what? Let's not chance it. Increase speed to maximum. Increase speed to maximum. He's probably going to get away before before they do anything, but yeah, there he goes. Instant fucking. Yeah. Didn't think much would happen. They tend to drop fairly quickly. Rather irksome. Right, Air Cobras. RTB. Proceed. Yeah, there you go. Not really expecting a huge amount. Right. Task Group 2 is on its way. Drum is making its way. Port Moresby is ready to go with more aircraft, which is fine. Are we close enough with Supply Group 1? That would be handy. Yes, we are. Fantastic. Okay. What are we needing at Malaysia? We need more supplies. Supplies. Yes, supplies and probably his focus is a major focus. Supplies. Right. So Colombia. You are to transport some supplies. Oh no, we're not close enough. No, I thought we were close enough. Probably now we're close enough. Yes, there we go. Right, you have supplies. You grab supplies. You grab supplies. You grab troops. You grab fuel. You grab troops. You grab troops. There you go. That's a pretty solid. That's a pretty solid thing. Right. So you guys now head straight back up to Malaysia, and that way then. There we go. Oh, this is so fucking. This is so refreshing. Now I get that it's probably less entertaining because, obviously. Oh. Hello. Do we have any ships available at Port Moresby? One Beaufort. Do we have anything from over here, Catalina? One Catalina. I mean, we have the Kitty Hawks. We could use the Kitty Hawks. What's the range? Kind of wish I could calculate range from the port. That's got to be maybe 200 miles. I mean, we can make it with 210, but then 200 100-pound bombs. We'll see. We'll see. Is that far? Ooh, it's close. It's close, but it's doable. Right, Port Moresby. Air Cobras can make a move. That might be a bit too far. I think I'll be safe and just take them with one 250-pound bomb. They are Air Cobras, so I can... Yeah, that would have been too far. Yeah, so I can take them with the Air Cobras. So the Air Cobras and the Kitty Hawks can make a move on this. It's a bit hodgepodge, but I think it's doable. And it's also a supply ship, so, you know, every supply ship we sink is one less for us to worry about. Ah, and Supply Group 2 have arrived. Fantastic. Right, what do we need at Port Moresby? Engineering and fuel. Well, primarily, yeah. Primarily engineering. So, the tanker will take fuel, and the next ship will take engineering. That's it. That's it. Right, Supply Group 2. Feel free to make your way across to there. You are unescorted, which I realize is a bit of a dumb risk. It is a bit of a risk, and there's a chance that you may sink. And if it does happen, then shit. But it's primarily a low-key thing, if we can get that working. Anyway, let's... Ooh. Okay, one carrier... one... Assault cruiser? No. I have no idea. But at least we can see them now, which is important. Also, it's a shame that Flying Fish... Flying Fish, try and see if you can get there. Not that you will get there, but that you... Oh. Right, Mill Bay ready to launch aircraft. Do we have anything? No. Yeah, sadly we lost all of our air forces in the previous episode, resulting in quite a substantial loss of life, regretfully. Right, Port Moresby is ready to launch aircraft. Right, P-39 Air Cobras will take position here. You're going to be... yeah, that's going to be quite a substantial risk, but I think it's worth it. Bombers. Ship's going to hopefully come down that way. Ooh, okay. New Hebrides, we will have... none of that. I will dispatch... You know what? Fuck it. All fighters, go. I'm not having bombers go near my place. They may not be bombers, but still. Right. That's fine. Ignore. Right. You hold position for like as long as you can. You get there as fast as you can. Come on, 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 come on. Stop. Right, what's going on here? Right, P-38 Lightnings. Get your ass over there. Pronto. That could be problematic, but I think we'll be okay. Drum is taking its fucking time. Right, okay, let's do this. Air Cobras, go. Right, that's perfect. Well, not perfect, but yeah. Ooh. Okay, Kitty Hawk. Attack. Recognition manual. Japanese. Ocean. That's a tanker. Fuel 130. That looks like the one. Yeah, that looks like it. Yep, that's the target. Alright, you guys fly on escort pattern. Perfect. Ignore. Laying off that attack. There's the Gruppe. Get close to the deck, if you please. Kitty Hawks. Drop to the deck. Increase speed to maximum. Wait for it. Right, you two will form up into small groups. Drop to the deck. I don't know why the game is trying to set it at 200 feet when it allows me to go 60. Right. It's a fairly professional attack. Right, you can raise up higher. You can go down lower. Time for you to drop bombs, mate. I mean, the thing is, the P-39 is actually a pretty solid piece of kit when it comes to fighters. It's got a 37mm cannon at the front, and for its its design as an aircraft is actually a pretty solid piece of work. Sadly, it wouldn't get to the same levels of fame as, say, the P-51 or the P-47. But it did its job. You bastard! Fucking first dud, and that was a solid hit. You can hear it as well. God damn it. Right. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. I think that's the first group gone. Right, Kitty Hawks. I think it's time for you to say hello. Now, this is personally my favorite fighter in early war. The P-40 Kitty Hawk is just such a nice design of aircraft. It was definitely underpowered in comparison to its later war counterparts, but it certainly looks beautiful. I'm going to have to try and play cool here. Increase speed to maximum. Is that 2 duds? No, it just ricocheted. Right, Kitty Hawk. Right, everyone. Radar's on. Yeah, that ship's taking a lot of damage. There's a lot of fires coming out of it. This is death by 1,000 cuts, but it does the job. Try and see if we can do some damage on that main port area. Yeah, good job. Okay, time for you to break down. To be fair, I'm not too sure. That ship's definitely dead in the water. Probably a couple more runs, and we'll be able to say that she's sunk. She's quite low to she's quite low on the deck. There are some movement in the funnels. I mean, it's not powerful bombs, so it's not exactly a surprise. Right? You'll go. This is very rhythmic as well. I've actually nailed the Wolfpack technique quite nicely, I'd say. I can't do it in formations with like multiple aircraft, but at least I can. But at least I can say for certain I'm getting the technique right for single aircraft. Yes! Perfect. That is an enemy tanker ship sinking. Right, everyone form back up. Turns out we didn't need the other fighters after all, but it's good to keep them going. Right, climb to 7,000 meters in altitude. Reduce speed to save fuel. And there goes an enemy tanker. Their valuable resource. Maybe they're not, maybe they're not in such a good place. Maybe they are. But still. Another enemy ship sent to the bottom. That's a good one in my books. Ooh, it's going quick. It's going. Oh, gone. There you go. 2 command points gained and an enemy vessel sunk. So let's have a look at the summary just to make sure that we have in fact sunk the correct thing. So yes, it was an MMF Oiler 2. And yes, as you can see, the Katsumaru light arc aircraft. So a pretty solid performance by those guys. Well done, everyone. Right, P39's RTB. And Kitty Hawks may also decide to RTB as well. Good job all round. Very good job all round. Right, now the next thing, which is intriguing considering it's at 1900 hours, is we've got an interception of enemy planes. And I can tell the bastards are gonna try, and 1907. There's still enough light. There's still enough light. There they are. It's open season. Is it just the one? Is it just the one? Looks like it's just the one. But he's got a bomb. Just kind of embarrassing to watch my oh, hello. Are there other fighters? No? It's all just one. They're all wasting their ammo. What are you doing? It's just one! Hey, there you go. Like, seriously? Why are you trying to shoot your friends down? Get that bastard! It's Tim. Oh no! That's why I'm getting him! It's because he owes you money, doesn't it? That's completely not the reason! Well, that's one Japanese aircraft that will not attempt to sink our ships. To be fair, if it was just... I do kind of wish they would replace that image on the map with an icon befitting that. Because you've got that for the bloody... the allied ships that do that. When you launch a ship when you launch a plane from the ship, that is in fact what you get as an icon. But yeah, no dice apparently. All right, we'll go here. Right. Oh, hello. Right, that's probably the same thing, and they're not attacking. I'm not gonna lie, it really is refreshing not having a shitload of air attacks. Like, I get that it's now a little bit duller because, obviously, we're now not having hundreds of aircraft assaults every second of every day. But the fact that I can actually get on with the campaign now and not have to think, oh, for fuck's sake, there's, like, X amount of things going wrong with that. It's nice. It's genuinely nice, and I can actually kind of enjoy this shit. Anyway, we can actually make progress in the campaign. Alright. Okay. Okay, so there's no sign of any enemy vessels. That's fine. Proceed to go towards the Solomon Sea. Thank you very much. Task groups 2 and 1 are almost in position. They can actually get themselves... Task group 2 is going to beat task group 1. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, it is Task Group 1 who claims the victory and arrives first. That's very good to see. Right, supplies. No, it's not. Oh, could Task Group... No, yeah, Task Group 2 is going to get there before Task Group 1. Yeah, there we go. Right. Boom. 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 So far, this is quite an even spread. And boom. More supplies than troops. That's pretty good to see. What's Renal Island looking like now? A lot better than it did before. They do have a level 1 airfield, but that's fine. We'll just nab that once we take it. Right, Task Group 2. Fantastic work. Get back here. Go, go, go. And Task Group 1. You've just about arrived. Fantastic. Right. You can't transport anything. You can't transport anything, but you can. And you must. Because you need to. Right. Task Group 1, make your way back towards... Oh god, the fact that you've made an entire fucking trip without being assaulted. Oh, so much better. Seriously, this mod is probably going to become one of those essentials, just so that way you don't get inundated with air attacks. Bearing in mind, I'm going to reiterate this. This doesn't stop air attacks, it merely reduces air attacks. So if the Japanese think that they've genuinely got a major advantage over you in the air, then yeah, definitely going to try it. But yeah. Right, I need you to sail... I'm going to need you to sail a patrol route, more or less. Around here, and around here, around here. Just keep doing these wonderful things that you're doing. And, yeah. Right, air operations are now available. Fantastic. Port Moresby. We do have some Bufords and Mitchells returning, which is lovely. And you're taking your fucking time. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so you're on your way back. Don't know how long it'll take before Renal Island falls, but I'm guessing, judging from the amount of stuff there, it's going to be a bit of a slow case. Good news is also we've got enough supplies, enough troops, can't speak, enough engineering and fuel to build a first tier base. Once we've got the first tier base set up, we'll then launch aircraft assaults on positions. I could actually launch an attack on the air bases in... Yeah, maybe even here, but then again, there's... Oh, God! Right, okay. Time to learn how to play submarines. Right, giant strikes back. Yes. And also save the new game save as well. I can ignore. Oh. Right, let us begin. Are you under the water? Yes. You are under the water. Thank the fucking Emperor. Right. Sonar could be problematic because I think... Right. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3... Okay. Let's target you and identify. Right. Let's see. You look fairly modern. You've got your own particular turrets. So you're a fairly... Right. No. Oh, hello. 2 funnels. One funnel's thinner than the other one. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Yes, there's one turret. There's 2 of those. And... I can't tell. Is it 1 or 3 turrets? There's 2 guns there. 2 guns... That looks more like it. Because there's 2 guns over here. So this is a Shiriatsu. This one is... got 2 turrets at the top. Oh, hello. One solid funnel at the top. Yeah. And the third one. Eh. Oh no, that one is not that one. Right, that one is not that. That's an old one. That's probably... a mummy? That looks... No, that's not a mummy. Minikaze. Yeah, that looks like a Minikaze. Right, we've identified that as a Minikaze. So you must be a Akatsuki. Right, what are you? Jap spy, that's fine. Slowly maneuvering into position. I don't think they've got their things proper on that. Torpedoes. Right. Let's get the... target him. Right, let's see if we can get this done properly. Slowly but surely he's going to be intercepting. Okay. I don't want to accidentally fire a torpedo. Which one's the better target? Theoretically speaking, we should probably go for this one, because this one looks like it's the most valuable. The other destroyers, while they are probably very effective, and there are shitloads of them, this one looks the newest. And I think that one is probably the one we should go for. So target that one. Oh, fuck a duck. I have to plot main courses. I'm not that knowledgeable on these dudes, I'll be honest with you. So, don't surface. I'm not much of a sub guy, I'll be honest with you. My experience with submarines is pretty terrible. Right, manual. Question is, I can't tell how to do the yield. Right. Right, 2 torpedoes. 5-degree spread, maybe. Right, I think if we're going to make a move, we're going to need to make it soon. Right, I think we need to readjust. This is probably painful to any submarine veteran who's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Right, there we go. I don't know the speed of the torps, so we're probably going to end up having to... We're probably going to miss. Right. Right. Torpedoes. Manual. 3 torpedoes over a 5-degree spread. Los. Oh. Yeah. Los. Okay. Oh, they're gonna fucking miss, and some. Yeah, they're gonna miss by a mile. Okay, right. Note to self: don't do it that way again. Right, 2 torpedoes. Probably target. We'll keep the 5-degree spread. Actually, no, we'll tighten that up because there's only 2 of them now. 3-degree spread. Probably here. Los. Right, yeah, you're out. How do I cancel the fire? How do I cancel it? I don't want to fire any more goddamn torpedoes. I do not wish to fire. How much torpedoes? Right, that's pretty much it on the torpedo front, isn't it? Right. Oh god, even those are gonna miss. Maybe? Wow. Yeah, they are gonna miss. Yeah, I'm not very good at submarine combat, am I? I am quite a distance away, but yeah. Okay, no, I'm gonna call it. Yeah. Right. Return to base. because you've wasted a lot of... Well, I say I. You say... Yeah, I say you. I have wasted a large amount of torpedoes. You can tell I'm not a submariner. I really underestimated the speed and effective range of those things. I didn't expect to hit the target with many of them, but that was bad. And I'll hold my hands up and say, I suck at naval warfare. Oh, hello. Get me an aircraft, though. Right, air cobras. That's about... I'm going to let that ship get a little closer. Until it starts fading. And then we can intercept that with aircraft. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. That's a really tough talk. That's a tough call. To intercept or not intercept is the big question. Because if it's... Yeah. Well, they're not high priority. Whereas sinking their shit is. Right. 208 versus 500. To be fair, two groups of 250-pound bombs. That's not too bad. Right. Go. Yeah, that's much better. You could have pushed it with the 156, but that meant that you'd have to probably fuck around. Yeah, 1 sap versus 198. Yeah, that's fine. So, there you go. Right, enemy aircraft attack inbound. Looks like the Japanese are saying hello to my aircraft, which doesn't surprise me, really. Tactical. Bump. In fact, everyone... Oh, God. Everybody use sonar and air. Kind of surprised that you... Okay. I'm like, why are you doing this? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the Japanese counterattack. Well, I say counterattack. It's a couple of planes, but still... Right. You, and you target Mr. Number 1. You, and you. You're targeting number 2. Oh, come on, really? Really? Why aren't you letting me control this plane? You know, I'm gonna blame the game for that, to be fair. I am genuinely going to blame the game for that one, because that is irritating. That should not have happened. Good job, that's one down. Where is that Jappy? Good job. We lost an aircraft, which is not good. But we did knock out the Japanese counterattack. And evidently they must have spotted our ship. Yeah, that's intercepting it. Or not. Right, ignore. Yeah, hold position. White Catalina. And go. Alright, Kitty Hawks. Let's do this. she be. Oh, hello. You're new. You look very nicely detailed. Okay. Let's identify you. You haven't got any weapons on board, which is good, because that means we could just blow you up without having to worry. Let's see. Let's see. A MFM. Yeah, I think so. There's no weapons on the front. And on the stern... Yep, that's it. It's only a small amount of tons, but... Yeah, that works. Right. You start interceptions. Right, since the Kitty Hawks got here first, you can drop to the deck. Increase speed to maximum. I mean, it's 3,000 tons is 3,000 tons, and if the Japanese don't want to... oh no, hello, they are armed. Okay. I underestimated them. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened in this episode. And bombs away. All 3 hits. Nope. 1 had a dud. God damn it. And 1 was a skip. Fucking typical. Right. Next Kitty Hawk. Drop to the deck. Increase the speed. Alright, there we go. Oh, what a fucking bomb drop. Get in. That was a proper good one. Good job, lad. Good job. Feel free to reduce speed. In fact, you two form up. And you can start patrolling. Right. Okay, time for us to do what we need to do best. I'm going to experiment with the all drop. Maybe that might explain it. I don't know if all drop means just, you know, all drop from one person, but we'll find out in a second. Actually, you go up and circle around. You're definitely leaning. Oh, they worked. Yeah, that's every one of the bombs. Right, I gotta change that to like 3 or something. Or 7. Just press the 7 button. Good job. Right, you come back down. To be fair, we may be able to sink it with just the Kitty Hawks. She's smoking, she's listing. The smoke's gone. They got whatever's on this ship. They've got good fire control teams. Oh, that was a good hit. Nice. That's it. Fucking great job. Fantastic. That's all the Kitty Hawks done. Right. Form up. Well done, Kitty Hawks. Right. So it's only been, like, it's only a 3,000 tonner, but every ship counts. Every ship counts. And we've been and pretty much every bomb now we've been throwing at the bastards. And that ammunition rack definitely definitely fucked them over. I wonder how long it'll take to sink. Looks like they were in the shallower parts, but guess not here. The ship is taking a while to sink. This ship is taking a while to sink. And it's not overlisted. It's a very durable ship. I mean, to be fair, it took I say durable. It took repeated bombs to nuke it, but it hasn't overturned. Well, now it's going over the turn, but that's besides the point. There we go. And thus, a threat has been destroyed. I mean, again, it's only a 3,000, but again, 221 tons. That's pretty good. Right, feel free to RTB. Feel free to RTB. Perfect. Right. Very important. And there you go. Much needed progress has been made. And on that note, unfortunately, I'm going to have to pull an evil and say that's going to be it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. If you'd like this kind of content, let me know in the comments section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. And I hope to catch you in the next episode, whereupon we are going to be trying to do our best to sink and destroy a large portion of enemy ships in the fleet. Till then, this is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.